This is a Magnolia Bay Mystery, The Tainted Taffy, a Magnolia Bay Cozy Mystery, Book 1, written by Fiona Grace, read by Olivia. Chapter 1. Autumn Ray stared in puzzlement at the trickle seeping out from between the stone blocks of Harbor View's side wall. Water? Coming from out of the wall? How was this possible? You see? It's like a miniature river, isn't it? Mrs. Finnegan, one of the guests at her historic bed and breakfast in Magnolia Bay, was standing beside her, looking equally bemused. It was her guest who had alerted her to this worrying and potentially expensive problem, and she'd rushed out to take a look. As always, when this old house developed a new quirk, she found herself thinking, really? What next? If it's not one thing with this house, it's another, Autumn admitted, stepping forward to examine it more closely. The source of the stream was at shoulder height on the wall, midway between the rather rusty drainpipe to the left and the climbing hydrangea to the right, which was in glorious bloom. The water emerged serenely from between two stone blocks, trickled down to the paving stones below, and then formed an orderly rivulet that wound its way to the grassy lawn. But where did it originate? Stepping back, Autumn surveyed the wall, adjusting the brim of the turquoise hat, almost the color of her eyes, that she'd grabbed on her way out. A lock of her strawberry blonde hair blew across her face, and she smoothed it away. I don't recall a water pipe crossing this section. Don't you have plans for the house, dear? Mrs. Finnegan asked helpfully. Surely you can look those things up. Absolutely, Autumn said, the words sounding a lot more confident than she felt. The old family home was one of the earliest houses on the island, and she wasn't sure of the accuracy of the plans. The pipes might have been rerouted at some past date. People seemed to have been tinkering with this house ever since the first foundations were laid. She did know that on the other side of this wall was the guest bedroom known as Bayside Bliss. She'd tried to give all the rooms catchy, nature-themed names. Woodpecker View, Lilac Grove, Cedar Retreat, Sailor's Nest. She'd included some of the features that tourists loved about this unique island. There was a plaid sofa at this exact spot on the inside of the bedroom wall and a soft knotted rug on the floor. Just as well, the water was flowing to the outside, not the inside. But what if the leak worsened? It could be the start of a crisis. Harbor View was fully booked. All 6 of the guest rooms in the old stone house were occupied. There was nowhere to move a guest. In fact, the entire island, 20 square miles.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?